3, 7 to 1, 8 to 1 Trafford Park, 9's Breeds Breeze, and 11 to 1 or bigger the remainder. Ted, what catches your eye?
Well, I think I said it this morning. 543. If he jumps well enough, I think could be a good each way bet at 8 to 1. But I think the top horse has done everything that has been asked of him. Plenty of confidence behind him. He should be hard to beat. Forpadydeplasterer, whatever he might do here today, I think he'll be back here in the future as a chaser. Big scopy horse, and he'll appreciate the bit of ease in the ground as well.
Johnny?
Well, I agree with Ted. Paddydeplasterer is a beautiful looking animal, and Davy Russell hasn't had a winner yet, but this could sort that one out. But plenty of nice types. I thought Group Captain had got himself a little bit on the warm side. We put him down as a negative, Aildor as a positive, and just one at a big price that I think will give you a good run for your money, Lightning Strike. But for Forpadydeplasterer and Fond of a Drop, there are all the positives. Negative, Group Captain, Breeds Breeze, and for Forpadydeplasterer on the betting front.
Well, the Ballymore about to get underway. Huge day calling for Simon Holt.
Thanks, Alistair. Afternoon, everybody. And they're coming in and away they go for the Ballymore Properties Novices Hurdle. And towards the inside, Hills of Arran in the yellow jacket on the near side with Lightning Strike. And then in the centre, King in Waiting. Venalmar was handy. And Aildor just about the back marker, landing over the first flight. On towards the second. And Hills of Arran, the white-faced King in Waiting, probably just taking over there. Lightning Strike in third, Venalmar. Then Majestic Concord towards the inside of Razor Royale, Breeds Breeze. And then Trafford Lad further back with towards the outside What You Think. And then back on the inner is Group Captain, striped jacket and a blue cap. Fond of a Drop is also with these. And then Ravens Run, Aildor, and 543 is last of all. Rounding the bottom left-hand turn. And Hills of Arran towards the far side of King in Waiting. 2 lengths to Lightning Strike. Then in the yellow jacket in fourth is Venalmar. Yellow cap aboard Majestic Concord. Amongst the next runners, red sleeves on the near side, Trafford Lad. Forpadydeplasterer towards the far side, Razor Royale on the near side in orange and blue is Connor O'Dwyer on What You Think. Connor won 2 champions on Harder Eustace, 2 Gold Cups, Imperial Call, War of Attrition. His last ride here at Cheltenham. On this long run now towards the next, flight number 4. What You Think they're just in about 6th place there as they head on towards the next. And Hills of Arran on the far side of King in Waiting, Lightning Strike, Venalmar, What You Think. And over the next, Fond of a Drop is towards the rear of the field. And on now towards the next. And it's King in Waiting from Lightning Strike. I think I've been calling the horse in yellow Hills of Arran. It's actually Hold'em in very similar colours. My apologies. There's only about 1,000 runners this week as they run uphill in front of the stands. King in Waiting, Lightning Strike and Hold'em. Then in 4th place is Venalmar, followed by Razor Royale, What You Think, Breeds Breeze for Forpadydeplasterer and Trafford Lad out wide. And then Aildor towards the right of the shot in the green and gold hoops of JP McManus. Fond of a Drop is further back as they head down towards the next. Flight number 5. King in Waiting and Lightning Strike almost together there. Hold'em on the near side, far side Venalmar, Trafford Lad, Breeze Breeze, Razor Royale. Then Forpadydeplasterer in the noseband, the red and white striped jacket, the big horse on the near side of Group Captain as they take the next. 543, not too fluent there, with Ravens Run out very wide as they continue along the black back straight towards flight number 7. Lightning Strike kicked into it and lands with Venalmar. Just a little bit detached now is Majestic Concord at the tail of the field as they head left-handed towards the 3rd last flight of hurdles on this new course today. And if you've been watching over the previous days of the meeting, it's a much longer run up the home straight. Towards the 3rd last then, Lightning Strike from Venalmar. Hold'em on the inside of Razor Royale. Out wide is Trafford Lad. Then Forpadydeplasterer landing about 6th there from Breeds Breeze in Jim Lewis's best mate colours. Group Captain just just being stoked up from 5-for-3. In on the leaders, Lightning Strike and Venalmar. Lightning Strike, Tom Scudamore here, replacing Jamie Moore. Venalmar and Paddy Flood. 2.5 lengths then to Trafford Lad in third place, with on the inside Hold'em. As they reach the top of the hill, the orange cap out wide, Razor Royale has a chance for Forpadydeplasterer, travelling very strongly in behind them, followed then by 5-for-3 and Group Captain. Downhill towards the second last in the Ballymore Properties Novices Hurdle. Lightning Strike and Venalmar still having this set two from Trafford Lad and Razor Royale, but a few potential challenges in behind, including for Forpadydeplasterer. Aiglador's trying to get into it, but got plenty to do at the moment, and now Forpadydeplasterer comes under pressure as Venalmar strikes on, heading towards the final turn, quickly attended to by Trafford Lad in second place, then Lightning Strike, out wide Razor Royale for Forpadydeplasterer, 5-for-3 and Group Captain. They make the run towards the last now, and they're beginning to cluster together. Venalmar, Trafford Lad, Forpadydeplasterer's running on under pressure, so too the grey 5-for-3 coming between runners. They're chased by Lightning Strike, Razor Royale and Group Captain. Here now is the final flight, 5-for-3 challenging Venalmar. Trafford Lad back in third place, then Forpadydeplasterer. Venalmar in the yellow jacket, the grey is 5-for-3, then Trafford Lad. The Irish horse is absolutely dominating here, and it's Venalmar pulling out all the stops on the far side from 5-for-3 as they race doggedly up towards the line, and 5-for-3 maybe just getting up on the near side of Venalmar, but it's going to be very close. 5-for-3 wins from Venalmar. Trafford Lad back in third, Forpadydeplasterer in fourth. A 1-2-3-4 for Ireland here. Group Captain, then Lightning Strike, Razor Royale. Fond of a Drop was next from Hold'em, then Breeds Breeze, Ravens Run, Majestic Concord, and the big disappointment of the race, Aiglador, last to finish. 5-for-3 has wrested these valuable spoils in the last stride here in the hands of Ruby Walsh. Maybe the running rail helped him a great deal in the closing stages here. Venalmar caught in the centre of the track, 5-for-3, running against the rail, just kept him in a straight line. Horses were getting very tired, and in the last few strides, 5-for-3 was getting up for the Willie Mullins team. And it's a quick double for Willie because he won the last race last night, the bumper with Cousin Vinny.
Well, that's given you a blowout anyway before later.
Yeah, just a bit novice, and he missed the second last, and I had to use a little bit to get into the race, but by God, he battled from the back of the last home, and it was in his pedigree that he'd stay. He's a harper of the Celestial Gold, and the star goes in the pedigree, and by God, he did stay.
I tell you what, that was some battle, because literally until the line you wouldn't have called which one of you had won.
No, and I thought he might fall to me halfway up, but by God, he stuck his head out. I'm glad he won, because it was half my call. He'd ran in the race, not the other race. I think if he gets done halfway up, we'd be going mad, but we got there, thank God.
Well done, Ruby.